Yesterday marked 1 year since South Korea's Supreme Court ruled that Japanese companies should compensate the Korean victims of wartime forced labor. A rally was staged in front of the former Japanese embassy to condemn the Japanese government and urge the Japanese companies to comply with the court order.
The bereaved families of the victims of Japan's wartime forced labor have gathered in front of the former Japanese embassy. They expressed their outrage by saying that it has been 1 year since the Supreme Court issued its verdict, but nothing has changed.
희생당한 선친의 피해 보상과 유해 송환 안정이 지금까지 해결되지 않고 있습니다. 참으로 참담하고 개탄할 일입니다.
This week's Wednesday rally condemning Japan for its failure to solve the issue of wartime sexual slavery also blasted the Japanese government for refusing to comply with the court order.
당연히 피해자 중심주의에 입각해서 사죄하고 보상하라. 그런 모든 국제적인 공고를 깡그리 무시하고 한국 사법부의 공고도 무시하고.
Some 600 residents of Seodaemungu district in Seoul, from young children to elderly people, expressed their protest in postcards.
아베는 사죄하라! 아베는 사죄하라!
The Korean public harshly criticized Japan for responding to the court order by imposing economic retaliatory measures against Korea instead of apologizing.
이춘식 할아버지는 자기 때문에 일본의 경제보복 조치가 일어난 것 같다며 매우 미안해 하셨습니다. 왜 피해자들이 일본의 잘못된 행동에 대해서 미안해하고 아파해야 합니까?
Members of the civic group Movement for One Korea and some 100 college students staged one-person rallies nationwide.
과거에 대해서 진정한 사과, 당사자들이 이해할 수 있는 그런 사과와 거기에 대한 배상이 있어야 된다고.
Rallies organized by civic groups continued all day on Wednesday in front of the Japanese embassy to demand compensation to the victims of wartime forced labor.
Experts propose that the private sector provide solutions to ease the strained inter-Korean relationship. They especially call for the resumption of MT.KUMGANG tourism halted in 2008. Now, private and social organizations of Gangwon-do province have decided to advertise for individual tourists to Kumgangsan Mountain in North Korea.
열려라! 금강산! 금강산! 금강산!
Private and social organizations in Gangwon-do province banded together to call for the resumption of the MT.KUMGANG tour. They claim that resuming the project is the most effective way to improve strained inter-Korean relations. The coalition claimed that individual tour programs are not subject to UN sanctions against Pyongyang and that there could be less resistance from North Korean authorities because the private sector, not the government, will be in charge of the project. In fact, North Korean leader Kim Jong-un said he would welcome South Korean compatriots even if the South Korean-built facilities on MT.KUMGANG are dismantled. The group plans to gather individual tourists from across the nation for the next 2 months and ask for the Unification Ministry's permission to visit the north.
전국 각지의 금강산 관광 재개운동 조직과 연대하여 2개월 이내에 전국적 규모의 관광객을 모집하여 금강산 개별 관광을 신청할 계획이다.
Launched in 1998, the MT.KUMGANG tourism project was halted after a South Korean tourist was killed near the resort facility in 2008. The project has been suspended for more than a decade now. The Gangwon-do Provincial Office and other local government bodies pledged their support for the campaign to resume the tour.
또 육로를 통해서 강원도에 이익이 되는 방향으로 금강산 관광이 이어지기 위해서는 마지막 기회라고 생각하고
Since visitor safety must be ensured beforehand, it remains to be seen what measures Seoul and Pyongyang's authorities may come up with to guarantee safety for South Korean tourists.